Hello and welcome to today's webcast with 800 Group, where CEO Sander Andersson will give us a company presentation and afterwards there will be a Q&A. So if you have any questions for Sander, you can send them in via the form to the right. And with that said, I hand over the word to you, Sander.
Thank you so much, and welcome everybody to the first company presentation of 800. We are a newly listed company on the Nordic Growth Market Stockholm under the ticket 800. First, a little bit about us and our background and where we're coming from. We are building the infrastructure for the modern health and longevity service providers. In 2016, I started a company called EntireBody, which is today one of the leading exercise and nutrition coaching companies out of Norway. Since then, we have created a community and 15 coaches that deliver exercise and nutrition coaching to hundreds of clients every month. Since 2016, we have built a technology that we now see a huge potential for outside EntireBody only. So we are now expanding our technology with new products and services into what we think is one of the most efficient distribution channels and the cheapest customer acquisition channel that exists in today's market. How this industry works is that you often have a digital distributor like Helena, which have worked together with us since we started EntireBody back in 2016. She is a best-selling online coach for the last 5 years. She has 100,000 followers on multiple platforms and has a proven track record of delivering excellent services to her clients. What we now see with 800 is that Helena has capacity to distribute more products to fulfill the need of her clients. And that's what we are building at 800. So 800, the technology that we now have taken out from EntireBody, and EntireBody runs as its own platform and own brand, owned 100% by 800. But 800 is a tech platform and an ecosystem that connects trusted health coaches and digital influencers who already have a loyal audience with a broader set of services like longevity and health service providers that can deliver a broader solution to their clients' needs. So on one side of the platform, we have the efficient distribution channel through our health coaches. In the middle, we have the 800 tech platform that are the infrastructure that ensure that these health coaches can recommend a broader set of services and products like health professionals, products like supplements, or the mega trend of tests like blood tests and epigenetic tests that we see now in the longevity space. So at the core, 800 gives the coaches the infrastructure to grow their business with more services, more products, and more streamlined operations. This gives us a unique creator-driven distribution. EntireBody alone, with the 15 coaches, has over 315,000 followers on Instagram alone, which gives us a unique distribution. With 800, that runs as an independent brand, an independent infrastructure, we can provide this to hundreds of these established coaches and health influencers. And already today, we see over 1 million followers currently in pipeline. This gives us a very scalable business model where every coach that joins 800 brings their client. And remember, we are the infrastructure. We don't push another app. We are their business partner. So every new service we plug into the system creates more value. And we earn revenue every time a product or service is delivered on our platform. Because what we have seen with EntireBody is that health journeys are personal and they are driven by subcultures and communities. For one person, it might be right to join EntireBody, but others has a higher need to be more extreme or have a different solution, like the carnivore community or the high performance business culture. But they all share one thing in common. They need the same infrastructure, and their clients need more services from doctors, from supplements, from tests. That's where H100 comes in. And we are already executing on our strategy. We listed ourselves late April, and now EntireBody runs as an independent brand, 100% owned by H100. But H100 gives us opportunity to provide that technology and services to more distributors outside Norway, in Sweden, but also internationally going forward. And we already communicated to the market that we have onboarded the first longevity clinic in Norway, where we are going to provide technology. They collaborate with us because they are expert on delivering their services and their products. Where we come in is our ability to build community, to build distribution, and deliver the technological solution they need to ensure that they can spend as much time on their clients to ensure that they succeed. On top of that, we have already signed new preventive health services that our coaches will soon be able to distribute in Norway, but also in a broader market going forward. The business model is a network effect business model where we earn a base software as a service fee and a percentage of the revenue that are generated through our ecosystem. More providers equals more services. More services equal more value per user. And more value equals more revenue across the entire system, where everyone in the ecosystem wins. As we scale, each provider becomes a business inside our ecosystem. Every client touchpoint becomes a monetizable opportunity for us and our customers. And we are building long-term defensibility through relationship and trust. So, over to the market. Health is complex, and traditionally it's been focused on reactive health. When you're sick, you get help. But we now see a new mega trend, which I will come back to, and where people take more care of themselves rather than waiting till they get sick. So when health is complex, we believe that finding support shouldn't be. And when we look at the market, the challenge for the individuals that wants to take care of their health, they have no personal guidance or seamless transition between health solutions. When they go and take a blood test or an epigenetic test, they are left with a lot of unanswered questions and actions. And on top of that, they have overwhelming choices and temptation that hinder their long-term health. On the other side, we see the challenge for providers. When you're already a client of a health service provider, you have trust in that person. So when you want new supplements or want to visit a physiotherapist, you ask them first. But today, they have no system for referring clients to trusted services while still staying involved. They have missed opportunities to earn from their clients' broader health journeys, and they have a lot of operational inefficiencies from repetitive tasks and fragmented systems. And we are trapped in a world designed to make you unhealthy. Netflix, all of them compete compete to get our attention. But then you see now the mega trend of influencers, podcasts, and wearables that people want to take better care of their health. And this is relatively new, and this is the market we are tapping into. So that leaves us with thousands of health coaches and health experts that have a loyal followers, digital and non-digital, but they lack the infrastructure to scale. Alone on App Store and Google Play, it's over 100,000 health apps providing specific health solution. The transition between them is very hard for the client. It's close to 400,000 online coaches, where 70% of them do their marketing primarily on Instagram, that needs infrastructure to scale. And it's reasonable to estimate that there are millions of non-digital health SMEs that operating globally that eventually want to provide an online solution for their clients. EntireBody on a standalone basis, on the last public figures, generated 16 million Norwegian kroner in revenue with 50% gross margin. We today have some revenue streams that includes coaching revenue and software as a service revenue. But in the future, within this ecosystem, we see possibility to scale with AI work as a service, affiliation, partner kickback, partner profit split, and subscription. With one main goal is to turn as much revenue as possible towards recurring elements over time. Now, a little bit about the platform we have and what we are selling to the market today. Since 2016, we have this delivered coaching tools and customer-facing apps developed with our users over time. We have a full coaching tools where you can do customer management, nutrition planning, exercise programming, secure file sharing, and chat with their clients. On the customer side, we have health data tracking, wearable integration, and an app where you see different plans, recipes, exercise, and learning resources. We have also integrated prescriptions where we have integration with telehealth and doctor services to give you and our clients a better offer for the general health all-in-one platform. We have medical weight loss programs where we can prescribe GLP-1A medicines to our clients. All of this we provide to the coaches and aim to provide to more coaches so they have more tools to provide to their clients. So today, we deliver personalized exercise and nutrition coaching. We have occupational health service programs, and we have digital doctors. In the future, we see personal health data stories, medical prescription on scale, digital psychology, AI coaching assistant, health diagnostics, and service and product matching algorithms. Everything provided as an infrastructure for the health service provider. That makes us the binding element between potential partners and offerings, potential service providers and distributors, and in the future, research and development, where everyone can collaborate on one infrastructure, because we don't believe that the infrastructure needs to be developed by each service provider or each specialist. We believe this is an infrastructure that can be distributed to many, and that will benefit the whole ecosystem. The management is me, the CEO. I'm the co-founder of EntireBody, and I have scaled digital distribution and community-based business models across various industries. Our COO, Johannes, is an M&A lawyer with experience from a Tier 1 law firm out of Norway. Patrik, our CFO, has long-standing experience from working with listed company in Sweden, and Eirik, the CTO, has built tech platforms together with me since 2018 and is one of the co-founders of EntireBody. In addition to that, we have 4 full-time employees in tech, business development, and support. So before I end, I want to leave you with one message, and that is that we are building the infrastructure for the future of health, and we owning the rails in a market that are growing exponentially. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the presentation here, Sander. And as you mentioned, we'll now carry on with the Q&A. What is your long-term growth strategy? Do you primarily aim for organic growth or through acquisitions?
So we are having 3 growth drivers. One is what I've spent most of our time today on, is building this ecosystem. We believe that it's a huge demand in the market for these kind of services and products, and we think we can scale organically quite quickly. In addition to that, we decided to list the company so we have the option to do M&A and further consolidation if we see some of the ecosystem partners fits better into the H100 Group rather than being a standalone company.
Thank you. And talking a little bit about regarding that, what does your current cash flow situation look like, and how do you plan to finance future growth?
Yeah, so we are in a very financial healthy position. We raised 15 million Swedish Norwegian kroner in the round we did pre-IPO, and we estimate that that is more than enough for the next 18 months with flat revenue growth, which we don't think will happen. So we think we are in a very, very healthy situation. That being said, we might need to raise more if we are going to fund additional acquisition targets.
Thank you. H100 solely focused on the Nordic market, or do you plan to expand globally?
So with the current LLM situation, technology starts to, they don't care about language anymore. And that's one of the reasons why we decided to do this now, since the online coaching market is global. The preventive health industry is global. So by being the infrastructure within this market makes us have a potential to scale much faster into new markets where we can go with the distributors and health service providers where we see fit.
Thank you. How would you describe your current position in the market, and which segments are your strategic priorities going forward?
The thing we focus the most on is not being just another tech tool. We want to be a partner together with the distributors and health service providers to expand their products and services. And we are quite alone by scaling this model right now, but we also see that more and more people will come in and when they see the position we are taking in the market.
Thank you. And what differentiates you from your competitors, and how do you maintain a sustainable competitive advantage going forward?
So again, this is a network effect business. It's all about onboarding partners, services. So both the distributors and the clients has a seamless experience and do not need to go out from our ecosystem to offer products and services to their clients. So that is the main focus we have internally, and that's what we are doubling down on right now.
Thank you. Regarding acquisitions again here, do you have any acquisitions in the pipeline right now?
We are actively screening the market and talking to partners, because our acquisition model is that they need to be integrated to the platform first so we see it works. And that is one of the benefits we have as an infrastructure provider, that we can test the partners and grow together and then identify and then execute. So we are screening, but we don't have any right now.
Thank you. Moving on to the last question here. Why should investors take a closer look at H100 Group as a next potential investment?
So when you see the preventive health space growing so quickly right now with an acquisition model where we tap into other people's distribution, makes it a very, very lean and cash efficient organization into a mega trend. So if they're able to lift their eyes up and see new business models and what type of business models that will scale in the future, I think H100 will be a very good bet for many, many investors.
Thank you so much for presenting here today, Sander, and answering all the questions. And thank you all for tuning in. I wish you a pleasant week.
Thank you so much.